So I kind of came up with this title of Transformation by Revelation because I have been curious about transformation in our lives, and it's been on my mind. What spurs transformations? How common are they? Can they sneak up on one? Are transformations often painful? Why? What is a blinding revelation? Can I have one without giving up part of my autonomy or without joining a cult? I have had some pivotal moments in my life that have led to unexpected realizations. For example, when I married, I was so taken by surprise by the role expectations that descended upon me in my heart and mind, both for myself and my spouse. Whoa. That took years to explore and modify in ways that worked for us. And I hardly need to mention the whammy of becoming a parent. Speaking of roles and responsibilities and unexpected realizations. Yikes. Thankfully, I have had some excellent guidance from my fellow Unitarian Universalists. Over the years, the discussion, the sermons, the principles, as well as the examples we show each other as we work together, have led into me modifying how I managed work teams, related to colleagues, and developed deep friendships. I have had a recent experience that is relevant here. Now remember, for me, at my age, recent is any time in the last 20 years, so just... First, I need to explain the place of our UU7 principles, which have been recategorized into a source document for UUs. For those who may be newer to Unitarian Universalism, this past year we adopted a set of values, and I quote, "Love is the power that holds us together and is at the center of our shared values." The flower diagram on the back of your order of service is that love at the center. Still, part of our heritage and guiding our actions are our longtime principles. Those are principles that I grew into as a Unitarian Universalist. They will be a guide for me for the rest of my life because I still take them to heart. So, when I realized I had behaved badly at Target not too long ago, I realized that I had failed in the first two principles. There are 7 of them. The first 2 are that we a congregation, affirm and promote the inherent worth and dignity of every person. How many of you know that one? Yes, see, it's our heritage. And the second one is justice, equity, and compassion in human relations. So, what about me behaving badly at Target? Well, it was one of those days when I had a lot to do, and I had a bunch of stuff I had to buy. Stuff, so important. It's a long line, I'm checking out. There was a somewhat slow clerk that was there. And when I got up to my turn and I put things out and she got them a little confused, I was very short with her and really unhelpful. As I put the goods into the back of my car, I kind of had this wave over here. I was dismayed by my unfriendly and helpful manners to that beleaguered clerk. I did not do well there. I had a mini transformation as a result. Many transformations may be astonishing, but some just wave at you to get your attention. This one waved, though at first I didn't want to look at it. But truly, I did not make that woman's life any better. I made it worse. This is not good enough, Jeanne. However, my shame for my actions propels me, even today, to think about, how can I connect with this person in front of me? Humility doesn't come to me easily. I generally think I can read the room. But the truth is, I need a bit more hesitancy and caution. I've had the privilege of being of the dominant culture in the U.S., often meeting and interacting with people a lot like me. But I need to consciously step out of that mindset. So bring in the UU principles. Remember to ask more, listen more. The good news is the story has pursued me. It reminds me of my casual assumptions that close me off from really listening and getting to know someone. I like listening to your story, your details about your life. I like immersing myself into another's perspective. It nourishes me. My daughter even said, "Mom, you should move to New York City with us because there's so many more people to interact with." I feel more whole and nourished when I can engage on an open level, allowing my vulnerability to show. That is the best of the best. I know that is what we want between each other. There are so many examples in this very room of people who engender kindness and best intentions. These principles remind me how to act. They are guidelines to help us live the values in our flower diagram. The inherent worth and dignity of every person. Justice, equity, and compassion in human relations. Thank you.